You ain't ready for none of this. I spit venom, you can see the carnage. Look inside of my eyes, you can see the knowledge.
But he still think he hot fire. He thinks he's flaming on like the Human Torch. But if that was really the case, then why are you getting so mad that I'm fantastic for? Hold on.
On your album, nobody ever will press repeat. They'll only press scroll, or control, alt, delete. They don't want to listen to it, man. Your rhymes are weak. Oh, but I know what you're gonna say. I'm flame on. I've been fantastic for. What you trying to be fantastic for? You ain't fantastic for. I'm standing in your face because it's disrespect. I aim the gun right at your neck. You say I'm a nice guy. I got a nice shot too when I aim this gun at your neck.
All right, you try to get in my face, get all disrespectful. That's coolio. Forget a knockout. Consider this rounding to be your funeral. Trying to get me all pissed, I'll return the favor. And after I'm finished killing you, I'm gonna piss all over your grave in front of your loved ones like it was a urinal, bro. You're about to get eaten alive, yes. Exactly how you would imagine. I mean, you're about to turn this rapping animal to a real cannibal. Forget a giant metaphor, yo. I'm so hungry, I might actually eat you by stepping inside of your head with a giant metal fork. Bro, my passion and hunger to be the best lyricist is immeasurable. You have the passion and hunger to be the best Walmart stocker in chemicals. Yo, Mr. Chemicals. I know how much you secretly hate yourself every time you're forced to watch the footage from our first battle. For years, it's had you screaming for a rematch, throwing tantrums. Okay, you want a rematch? Well, don't get mad when you find out there's no winning game plan, even if you were to personally call to ask Madden. Harinated disc, I'm back spazzing. Cause just like when your wife Brittany got a nasty attitude, I'm always ready to start snapping. Don't think just because I haven't been on a track in some time that you could ever run with me. I'm Barry Allen, the type to kill you in this battle, then DM your mom my favorite recommendations on this second casket. But I'm so mean with it, I could take his whole idea of chemicals and do a whole nother scheme with it. Look, your bank account got that simple green, whereas I'm a ball, like I'm Mr. Clean. Yo, I take this spray and shoot this trash till it's scent's not recognizable like TV Febreze. Yo, you better bounce like them dryer sheets, cause this is my house, and you dying, D, with no trace of blood, cause I carry gloves and I got the bleach to cover the entire scene. You see, people have been asking me, BASS4ROG, you think you can still take on chemicals? Still take on chemicals? Yo, I'd pull up on chemicals with them chemicals. Pouring chemicals on chemicals. Burning chemicals with chemicals till chemicals need serious attention from medical. Sitting in the hospital on his deathbed wondering, why'd I ask for this rematch, man? I should just let this go years ago. You see, I don't rap to pretend. I don't rap to chase trends. I don't rap to make friends. Yo, in fact, this is your end. You wanted to go at it again, but I'm done. I'm putting chemicals away in that Walmart hazmat bin. And you see, that one wasn't even for them. That was just for you. Flashbacks, right? It's so obvious you've bitten off way more than you could chew. But I do have a question for you. Chemicals, my dude. How on earth are we supposed to respect the chemicals? Spitting about chemicals. But when it comes to chemicals, I'm clearly nicer with the chemicals than you. Come on, man. I'm always ready to battle. That's how you know you finished. I raised the bar so high you can't compete with what I'm spitting. And you wanted a rematch, so don't even think I'm done. This is just the beginning. You see, when you rap, it comes off like you're trying too hard to show ability. When I rap, my words combine to create storylines that you can follow so vividly. I can break down in one round exactly why there's a big difference between you and me. You're an MC. I'm an artist. I could seriously paint your death, literally. But as the BASS4ROG, aka Man of God, it's only right I change my direction right now. I'm gonna start coming at you biblically. Yo. Proverbs chapter 18 verse 21. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Basically, words alone can really change the atmosphere. So here's me speaking death over any hope that you ever had at a rap career. I know it's mean. I said I know that it's mean. But just like that Genesis scene, you thought you had it made, but you was doomed to fall since the beginning, just like Adam and Eve. So how are you gonna beat me? When I was born with brain power that you could never unleash. Born with immense knowledge that you never could see. Even if you somehow travel back in time to grab a bite to eat and try to pick and feast all the knowledge from that old forbidden tree, you still wouldn't be a match for me. Like I said before, I already know that it's mean, but it's about to get much more rough. In the beginning, I broke down chemicals, I spoke that stuff. Now we're moving on to the second chapter, just like Exodus, yet I'm still so eloquent with my penmanship since Genesis. I'll take these references from Exodus and formulate a way to make them relevant like, you spit sentences? Well, I preach messages, nothing but the truth. God sent, and they straight fire too, just like that burning bush. Oh, how I know it must be so tough going up against a killer MC with that Holy Ghost-filled touch. Harsh words, but a godly filter. Spirit wouldn't even allow me to get too livid to cuss. Fourth of all, I'm going to take you to church because there's truth to this word in every line. I mean, you could try to argue with me, but it's just like that old saying, the numbers never lie. There's no stopping me. I call heaven and earth to witness against you today. So therefore you may choose your fate, life or death, blessing or curse. Therefore choose life. Give up this battle. Don't follow me. Otherwise you and your offspring won't continue to live due to wronging me. So now, I'm going to fast forward in this masterpiece so that the masses can see how a master MCs. When Christ came, he sacrificed and showed the world how to live. When BASS4ROG came, he sacrificed and showed the world how to spit. So after this loss you're taking, I'm done. I'm officially done with this. And you can take everything I've ever written in my legacy and rename it my New Testament. Because there's levels to this. Chemicals. I said there's levels to this. And clearly there's a separation. Our first battle, you thought you were easily taking the cake like there was a call for some celebration till I attacked you. Right at your character. That's defamation. But see how I went from Genesis to this final showdown, this victorious second coming? Chemicals, are you sensing a revelation? Come on, man. I know to a lot of you guys using the word as a weapon may seem absurd, but Jesus said it himself. I didn't come to bring about peace, but a sword. So go ahead, spit your best bars, craft together your most clever nouns and verbs. If you think there's any chance of beating me after this, man, you really have some nerve. Soon as I heard that you thought a rematch was something you could slay, I was like the arcade owner. I'm closing this down. No more times for games, so time to play. I killed you in that last battle, and I killed you again today. I'll kill you in the morning over beats. Just say when. I'll make that call to sway. How does it feel to know that everything you did to prepare for this was for nothing? Ain't nothing but you real or dope. Your persona's a joke just to hide the fact that you bluffing. I know how to turn nothing into something. You know how to talk tough and be frontin'. This like Conor McGregor versus Khabib because it's the quieter guys that land punches. But trust me, I already know how you think. How does McGregor apply to me? Well, just like Khabib, after I leave you beat, watch me beat on the rest of your team. You wanted a rematch, BASS4ROG? Chemicals. What was you trying to accomplish? When everybody already knows that I'm the master and you're the novice. I mean, it doesn't matter if I'm battling you, if I'm battling a battler, or I'm battling an industry artist. I stay polished. We can battle today, we can battle tomorrow, we can battle in 100 years. You will never see error in my future. I'm just being honest.
Look, last time I took this mission, I'll admit it. I took some shots, then I sent some shots, but I missed them. But this time, I got sublime accuracy and godlike precision. I won't miss them. Even gave all your little friends and family members this one last shot just to see you living. Now I got them gathered around this box just to view my victim. It's too late. He finna die. And y'all gonna miss him. Bro, this is what we had to do this at? Really? Over the internet? For this? For me? You don't get no respect. Whoever was saying this frog is on 10 is racket. It ain't no sight. Just because this broad want to battle over the net, like, where they do that at? I'm fire online. Check your ethernet. I usually keep a broad band of brothers around, but COVID got me moving solo, giving this dude over the network. And what's worse, we only doing this because we got these battle rap leagues that OK bull from the Stars on Demand that can never seem to show up when it's show time, but the fans still want an encore? Well, the show's over. I slow roast you. Big gun, no holster, double barrel. Exit wound gonna be the size of 2 coasters, so I switch the weapon like I'm supposed to and grab your misses. Cause if I ain't, it won't be no misses. I'll come put her down when a Mac bursts. Ain't no troubleshooting. So when bullets enter a mainframe, everybody on this Apple Watch will die. See, you and I should have did this face to face, you know, eye to eye. You make me want to forget everything I believe in. Cause this a one rounder. But a couple more shots would have made this a lot worse. Slow songs, pastor preaching with a wide hearse. You want to grab this bastard and tie his body up and sacrifice him over a fire on the altar of the tabernacle. Bro, you're going to lose this battle. Or your life. You choose. It's like a fight with cancer. I hate death. But dying to stay alive only give you the feeling of dying faster. I've seen the Grim Reaper plenty times in my hood. It was just like twerking the hood. I mean, you had to bounce. You don't know who did it. Because death really over the body with the hoodie down. Well, let's face it, clown. You got Eminem as your idol when you and I know you sweeter than Eminem's way. I'm about to show y'all. Look, Got that beat going off my head. Dun, 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 dun. I get the gist. Check it. My hands is tight. Arm lifted, I'm like loaded and ready. And judging by this one round, it looks like you done lost already. I took a machete. A clean cut across his belly. It was blood everywhere. He even spilled mom's spaghetti. He gathering noodles up like, look, mom, the pasta's ready. You an imposter. I'm a monster. This hunger got me feeding already. I'm heavily armed. Standing strong and my posture steady. I hit him up. Gut shot. It's Tupac. The way I had his lower abs disappear. Like Machiavelli. Like, ooh, wow. Things getting crazy, how one of my hands wrapped around his neck as I choke him out. The other hand, gunning it in his open mouth. He trying to call for me, but the words won't come out. His eyes get wide. He realizing it's over. Blah! And now, I gotta take this brief intermission for my mentioning. Just to mention how I watched you transition into this frog from a tadpole who heart was ice cold, escaping darkness when darkness was surrounding your whole soul. But you Mexican, bro. Try being dark walking through my souls with the government's knee on your neck feeling like George Floyd. That's why I'm annoyed. People like this. People actually thinking I couldn't act with you lyrically. Like, yeah, we know you connect with them spiritually, but you just inferior mentally, man. What? Are y'all kidding me? Well, that's why I'm here. To show y'all that I'm the much more superior entity, the cognitive deity, moving the masses, influencing the last of those chosen few left to believe in me. So gather round. And as I take off, you'll notice that Houston got a real problem because I'm levels beyond these comments I see past. And this a brief synopsis of life as we all know it, growing in this feudal soil. Got my anger boiling watching these aliens come over and take over our planet. And y'all managed to take all our jobs for less pay when my people overwork then they not advancing. See, every chance y'all get, y'all take advantage. But my point of advantage is the cosmos, grasping cosmic gases. I see you shining Saul. So after that last line, you don't know why I gotta shoot for the stars. Wait, you ain't peeped the wall we was putting in place for y'all? While the government telling y'all that we overpopulated, literally out of space, and you come over and take from ours, rocking the nation, burning through the core values of this generation while still trying to sway me to your right? Stop complaining or get rocked. My words, much too hot. That's why this one round lit, prepared over the stove top. While the stove's hot, the lines I drop, fire, the end of the world hot. Get your dome rocked and your wife dropped off of the Sears Tower while the rest of the world watch. So stop and watch your lips. My hand's too strong, guy. Tap your chin and knock out your neurons. Get big-headed, boy, and catch a brain blast with the iron dog. Jimmy Neutron, wait, what are you on? Selling insurance to the world when you can't even insure life to your own people. Written policies, financially binding families for your own selfish reasons. When your claim to fame was an album that you let go when you realized it wasn't tailor-made for you. Oh, but this suits you? Dressing up as this financial guru like you do something different from the government that we used to? Bro, you're the worst kind. See, people need their reparations while they're alive, but you can only seem to provide it for when we die. But I get it. You know, your objective is to invest in yourself. Well, without invest, you're going to need some doctors to invest in your health. Got me here pissed off, getting way too ahead of myself. See, all of these gun bars, they ain't even really how I carry myself. See, only for my family is when you see me carry myself. See, I'm insured with peace, so I wouldn't have to die or be carried myself. Besides, these days, I don't even need no gun for the help. It's chemical warfare. I take the mask off and cough in the air in my house and invite you and your family in there. Now, that's nasty. That's a sick scene. But sit patient. All my goons doctors with sharp tools, ready to stick you like a vaccine for COVID-19. Battling me is like waking up from a bad dream, a night terror, a horror flick. Notice me in the mask? Scream. Mike Jackson. I turn this to a bad scene. You can go ghost from the shot. Do you worse than Ghost Son did him in the last scene. Know what I mean? And y'all got chemtrail and who? You? When it's plain to see with every line I'm bringing smoke to you. And there's no joke. And that smoke was potent too. I told you to swallow your pride. This can go down the wrong way. And now it's choking you. Walking around Walmart all sad and all emotional. Walking around as if me and everybody in the world has something they owe to you. Little spoiled trick. You should have stayed close to the music you was devoted to. Now you in front of the whole world getting effed up. This ain't a porno, but I guess I gave a whole new meaning to what is this world coming to. Nah, I'm through. But the class is in session. Just getting y'all prepared for what I'm about to do. Blade right down the center of frog. Like I'm dissecting you or let fists fly in your face. Watch your tongue go, I'm taking out frog legs. That's how I play it. They should have told you I'm with all of the bullfrog. Catch an uppercut, get your chin swole up, left croaking, making all of that noise. Or I gun butt 'em for real. Nothing but brain matter at the end of the steel. Hip hop is real. Now all my wrists is frogs. Hey, yo, Saul. Wait, should I say Peter Parker? Calling yourself Spider-Man on the web. Lying. Now I got Spidey hanging on from a string. And to think, it's real ironic that you got all of these Spidey senses, but good senses would have told you those Spidey senses when about to go off. Bro, you straight lost. None of that stuff real. Why do you keep comparing yourself to fiction when fact is you never held that power and you never will? I was at your family house. I was face to face and your Uncle Ben said I'd kill you. And you ain't believe me. But after a couple more shots, I bet your aunt May running your aunt place, gunning your aunt face, then put the meal to her mind. Since she was thinking about the shot, that's food for thought, red table talk. Because when this Smith start talking, it'll start causing organs to get caught in an entanglement. Your life is in endangerment, boy. Because after that one round, and after I entered into that Spider-Verse, it got me feeling like Miles Morales. And since we on this topic of Black Lives Matter, that's why I put the pound in the air. Ain't nobody say nothing about Mexican lives matter. So I put the pound over there and let it reach all of your Borniquas that's all around here. All of y'all dudes with the glowing black hair, all smooth. Think y'all out here doing some stuff. Empanada, empalada, until you get hit with 2 double-barrel shotguns. Enchilada, get it here. I told you, partner, I'm light years ahead of you, Saul. And everybody just watch this live and direct. So either pay me my respects or I'll be at your wake paying respect. And wait, speaking respect, for any of y'all little battle rappers out there in the Midwest, posing as vets, acting like y'all the certified threats, do not hit me up on Facebook or Instagram or be shooting me texts. Either book a battle or drop your bars online if you want to die next. Because I told y'all, do not be blind to any of these warning signs because you could die trying to smoke chemicals.